Bishop Mkala Academy was conceived and brought forth in 1987 by the late Bishop Dr. Gilead Mkala. After 1987, the school operated just like a nursery school.
At first, the name of the school was Neema Academy. That was the name. But when we went for registration, we called the school after the founder, Bishop Mkala.
In 2008, having attained a full registration as Bishop Mkala Academy, it opened doors now to learners across the board. So it had grown then into a lower primary. And at this time, we were now capturing the entire 844 system, though we didn't have a high school. So it was opened up to class 8.
The performance was so good, the school grew so much.
The first KCPE done here was in 2006. And then afterwards, it has been sitting all those exams all these years until recently when the curriculum, the competence-based education, replaced the 844 system.
It was very important for the church to start the school because the community around needed a place for their children to come. And then the founder also had this idea in him. He brought in the parents. So he even thought of their children, where would they be during the week? And then we constructed the building, we constructed each and everything, and this is where we are right now.
I have a population of 410 pupils.
Out of the 410, we have around 65 learners who are sponsored by the school system through the church.
The criteria that we use, we normally go for the orphaned children, totally orphaned, those who do not have parents, do not have relatives, or maybe they have relatives but they are not well off. Those are the children that we consider for sponsorship.
It is a faith-based organization started by the church, but we accommodate even the Muslim community in our school.
And today, we are now talking about a mixed day school hosting both Muslims and Christians. The Christians have their prayers, the Muslims. At lunchtime, we do the same. The Muslims are assisted to reach out to the mosque, which is outside here. The Christians fill the church hall for their midday prayers. In the evening at 4, when they are leaving the same way, the Muslims are taken to the mosque, the Christians get to the church. Our growth and our operation and routine is fully embedded on two, or anchored on two principles. That is the principle of godliness and excellence.
Our school motto, as it says, godliness with academic excellence. We are supposed to keep God first and will always excel.
We don't mainly measure on education, but we are key on character molding. We are key on talent search and molding. We are key on building their, what we call personality of the learners. We are key on making sure these kids learn to network positively, so that even when they interact with their colleagues outside there, they can define who should become their close allies and who are not supposed to be very close to them and they are not supposed to be close to. We try to help them draw those thin lines in between. Right now, we have an ECD section. We have a primary school from grade 1 to grade 6, and we have a junior school from grade 7 to grade 9. So our first cohort of the competence-based education system are leaving grade 9 this year for the senior school next year in 2026. And it is our projection that, God willing, and if all works well for us, we are supposed to reabsorb majority of them back, because we are intending now to expand our system and plant in a senior school. routine runs from 6:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the evening. When we come that early at 6:30, we don't start normal routine lessons of teaching and learning. But there are activities we undertake, like there are morning devotions. We also undertake some library work with the learners. That is the time we press a lot on the artifacts of the policy of learning to learn, that learners must be helped to understand that teaching is not enough. They must know how to read for themselves. So we give them ample time to get a library hour. Why? We know in the morning when they wake up at home, many of them wake late when it is school time. So they rush to prepare themselves to come to school. Majority of them do not get time to read anything at all in the morning. So when they arrive here, we give them a quiet moment of silent reading, and they are assisted by their class teachers.
The teachers are also cooperative. We are able to do research and are also able to communicate with them about our ideas.
The teachers are making the learning more and more comfortable and entertaining.
Our teachers stay with them in class. Every teacher is stationed inside the classroom with the learners, just to make sure there is maximum discipline and maximum assistance in case there is need.
In our school, we encourage child-centered learning, where the teacher learns through the pupils. We encourage child-centered learning. Let the child grow and learn through innovation. So we don't do lecture method. We encourage child-centered learning, where the child is encouraged to discover more about what he or she is being taught.
For the CBE, currently we are one of the best in Changamwe sub-county who are doing the competency-based education and are implementing it.
We are also key on co-curriculum activities. So we do a variety of them: football, netball, handball, swimming, all that is inclusive. So we have a myriad of activities. So they come early enough to do their preps. Then our official lessons begin at 8:30, but at 3:30 we get into a break. Then between 3:30 and 4:30, all those 2 hours, we spend a lot on talent works and co-curriculum and extracurriculum activities. So that is meant to build it, as they say, work without play can make them dull. So we try to keep them also jovial on the other side and to keep them fit physically.
In 2020, we were the best in Changamwe sub-county. We brought kids and taken them to national schools, that is Alliance Girls, Alliance Boys, Miranda, Kapsabet, and some are learning overseas.
We are proud to be a school of excellence and a center of excellence in Mombasa West. We want to open our doors bigger and wider. So we are focusing in the future to have a senior school, and probably with the time to develop our system now to begin hosting even boarders in this school and any other affiliate branch that we may open apart from this one, so that we can host more Kenyans and help more Kenyans and mold children to make a better citizenry for this country for tomorrow.
In our plan as a school, in the nearest future, starting next year, we want to have a senior school, that is grade 10, 11 and 12, under our care.
We have around 21 staff members. 2 are casual laborers who we handle probably casually, but 19 are placed in the system and they are fully on the payroll. And we depend entirely on the little collections we make from the clients who are the parents to support the running of the school, provision of infrastructure, facility improvement, recurrent expenditure, and probably taking care of the needs of the learners. like provision of transport. We have some school transport in place. We have some lunch program in place, support to the library of the school, and the other salient needs for basic education.
For the computer lab, we have 8 computers against 400 learners. So it gets tricky during the computer lesson. They have to share one computer within themselves. So we need more computers or laptops or tablets. Our children are very talented in various fields like chess, swimming, football, netball, and other games. We would wish for more support to nurture these children's talent so that they can grow and perfect their skills in those fields. As a school, we are growing, so we wish to have more classes. Currently, we are at one stream per class. We would wish to accommodate more pupils according to the surrounding. So if we get to more classes, we'll be able to accommodate more people.
We are getting more pupils, we are getting more parents coming to us, but whatever we have limits us to what we are doing currently.
I would wish for the laboratory to have more apparatus and for the library to have access to more books that are not yet in the school.
This is our makeshift laboratory. It is the science laboratory that helps us serve the few science experiments that we do with the junior school students, and by extension a few from the primary section. For the junior school, that is grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9. This is our small school library in this place that we are eyeing and actually planning to expand. We got a few books that we can use with the teachers and the learners. We have a grand plan this year, God willing, that we work together with our stakeholders to see how now to load this library to become a real. We need a physical library here with books and for all the learners in the school. That is from grade 1 up to grade 9 and also the ECDE. At the same time, we also need an e-library once we are done with our ICT. This is where we have the core issue with our system and with teaching and learning in this school. And it's where we can send the broadest and the highest appeal to any well-wishers, because without books, learners cannot propel well with studies.
The church wishes to sponsor more when we have the ability, we have and everything, the facilities. We wish to sponsor more because the community around has really grown and so many of them are coming to us asking for such help. But you know, we are not in a position to do more than what we are doing currently. But we are more than willing to sponsor more than what we are sponsoring now. Bishop Mkala Academy will be a very good place in future because of the plans that we have and what we are thinking of doing. And being under a church, it's a way of getting more people in the church. It's a way also of evangelizing, because as believers, we need people to know Christ.
Our main vision is to create a future generation that will be self-reliant. Global citizens that can be self-reliant all around. So we try all we can to bring up these kids holistically.